Alright, there we go. I have to unmute it, but I will turn the volume way the fuck down because DOS is really loud and bleepy and bloopy. Sucks. Okay, here we go. Mm. So this is Tex Murphy Meet Streets. It is from 1989. It is the first game in the Tex Murphy series. It is probably the most experimental of them. It mixes a lot of game styles, side-scrolling beat 'em up, point-click adventure, flight sim, and I believe it's the first game to run in full 256 VGA color, as well as the first to make use of the real sound system, which lets your computer produce digitized samples without a sound card. There was a whole thing where you had to hook up like alligator clips to like an external stereo or like external like stereo speakers. It was pretty rad. Um, we're gonna set fight level low because I don't give a shit about making this a challenge. Tired and I want to play something else. So we're gonna take it casual. It is very. Let's see if I can go full screen again. So there he is, Tex getting news hover car. If I could pick one to play, I would pick Tesla Effects. We could have like an actually modern game, if not one of the later ones where it's. The case. Your name is Tex Murphy, a private investigator in San Francisco. The year's 2033, and you've just been hired by a beautiful young lady named Sylvia to investigate the death of her father, Dr. Carl Linsky. Dr. Linsky was a prominent professor at the University of San Francisco and had been working on a secret project. Sylvia had asked him about his work several times, but he would not talk about it. Then, a few days ago, he jumped or was pushed from the Golden Gate Bridge. The police are sure it was a routine suicide, but Sylvia thinks it was murder. Your job is to solve the case. I love the crust and it's nice. You've been given $10,000 cash by a client and you have 5 leads. Please refer to the Getting Started section of the manual for a list of your leads and some important suggestions. Be sure to write things down and be careful to spell correctly when questioning suspects. Use people's full names. In other words, I'm going to have to go to the extras folder, which is really obnoxious because this game blacks out when I minimize it. What I might have to do if we ever play this again is I'm gonna have to update the copy of DOSBox that comes with it because it's just like some stable from 20 years. Manual. Yes, Adobe Acrobat. Some bonus content. Map, detective information chart, text expert. Oh wow, it's actually a whole ass map of California. San Francisco, Oakland area. It's trippy because I've been to like everywhere that this game takes place. I've lived there. I am that guy. So that's really fun. Okay, let me move the map over here. I don't know how important that'll be, but I do want the manual here. I'm gonna have to alt-tab to refer to it a lot. Replace parts during the first 9 days that you own Mean Streets. Okay, no. Okay. Credits, loading instructions, program update, replacement, CPU speed. Computers with clocks greatly tend to have slightly higher quality sound than slower machines. Sound is played a fixed portion of CPUs. Okay. The story. A steaming layer of thick fog hangs over the city. It's late Wednesday night, the end of September. Hey, not too far away. The weather report says the next few days will get warm, real warm. The radiation count should climb over 70. Very unpleasant. It's the kind of day that moves with the mercury, thick and slow. Funny how the work drags out with humidity. My buddy and Brain are trying to talk me into taking a few days vacation. The office door swings open. The silhouette in the doorway tells me this isn't the pizza man. My eyes follow curves up to where the lady's silken blonde hair kind of clasps her cheek near her eyes. Which are exotic, not blue exactly, deeper than blue. sad and dangerous. If ever a woman is trouble, she's it. Are you Tex Murphy? She asks, her bottom lip pouts at me, and I can tell that I'm probably looking at it too long. That's me, I say, real professional, real cool. Miss Linsky, Sylvia Linsky. Her eyes cloud over suddenly. They're murky and preoccupied, like mud puddles on a white road. It's my father. Pauses long and sad. Want you to investigate my father's death. Have you been to the police? This is my standard reply. I don't want anybody accusing me of breaking the law. Nobody messes with the boys downtown. Of course I've spoken to them. Detective Clements thinks Daddy committed suicide. It wasn't suicide. Daddy would never kill himself. It's murder. I know it's murder. She's getting upset. The careful line of her lipstick draws my attention to her mouth and chin that trembles just a little bit. How did you find me? I ask as I sit her down on the wooden chair that faces my desk. The chair looks dark and gritty next to her. Detective Clements said if I insisted upon throwing my money away, you were the one to throw it to. Some really nice sketchy kind of art with it too. I should I should yes, it is supposed to be black because DOSBox pauses in the background, so don't worry. I'm reading a PDF. But I don't know if it'll capture it okay. Let me move it to the big monitor. It'll probably capture it better. Give me a sec. Let me go to in-game. Because I have to do window capture because DOSBox isn't caught on full screen application capture. Acrobat manual PDF. Here we go. I'll zoom in more so you can get a little more detail. And here's some of the art. Nice. Well, Miss Linsky, before we play catch, give me the background on your father's death, and I'll decide if there's a ball game. Here, let me put some, we'll put some music on from the latest game, which was 10 years ago already. Jesus. Let's see. Yeah. Where is it? There's a good one. That'll work. Let's see. I hear the rustle of silken stockings. Miss Linsky crosses her legs and starts her story. My father was a professor of neuropsychology at the University of San Francisco for 15 years. He was well respected in his field and received many awards and research grants. About 8 months ago, he took a leave of absence from the university to work on an independent consulting contract. When I asked about it, he said he couldn't tell me anything, not even who hired him. I rarely saw him after that. One night I went to his home. He was terribly upset. It was obvious he'd been drinking. He was very evasive when I questioned him. I was worried about him. He's not a drinking man. I asked if I could stay with him, but my persistence only made him more angry. Finally, he agreed to come to my apartment for dinner the following Sunday. That was 3 days ago. Slinsky's body is very still. I'm not sure she's even breathing. While she's looking right at me, her eyes, which are shiny as glass, melt. 2 tears spill from them and run down her cheeks. Last Sunday morning, I got a call from the San Francisco Police Department. They told me that my father had apparently jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. They needed someone to come and identify the body. They said a witness had seen my father jump. His car was found on the bridge. Because there's no sign of foul play, they're calling it a routine suicide. I interrupted her. The police are usually pretty good in these matters, from what you've told me. My father did not kill himself. Her anger made her eyes viciously beautiful. He was in serious danger. Even if he had killed himself, he would never have thrown himself into the bay. Why not? I asked. Her anger faded. She uncrossed her legs and continued. As a child, he nearly drowned swimming in the bay. From then on, he'd been afraid of water. He never went swimming. He wouldn't even go to the beach for picnics. There's one more thing. I found this fax note in his desk when I went through his things. She slipped the note out of her bag and across my desktop. It read, Professor, you're right about these boys. They play for keeps. Watch your step. SF. Did you show this to Clements? Yes, but he didn't consider it to be very important. He wasn't able to connect to anyone or anything. I just know whoever wrote this note knows what happened, and I'm willing to... Sorry, I gotta wet my glasses. Willing to back up my belief. Miss Linsky's hand went back into her bag. This time it came out with $10,000 cash. I sit straight up. This is my life savings, she says. I want you to find out the truth. If this is a suicide, I want to know. I'll accept whatever evidence you could find, but if this is a murder, and I know it is, I want to know who did it and why. Excuse me. Her story wasn't convincing me that this was murder, but it did pique my curiosity. So did her face and her 10 Gs. Okay, I'll do some checking for you. Miss Linsky, suddenly cool, straightened her skirt and offered me her hand. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. I trust you'll find the truth. She turned then and walked out the office and left me staring at the 10 grand. This is a lot of money in advance, even for my rich clients. My gut feeling tells me something is wrong. Maybe I'm just too cynical. I scribble a note to my secretary. Dig up any and all information on Dr. Carl Linsky. I'll start my investigation in the morning. Well-liked professor jumps to his death. San Francisco Associated Press. Police say prominent University of San Francisco professor Carl Linsky was found dead early Sunday after jumping from the Golden Gate Bridge. West Precinct Detective Steve Clements said a witness allegedly saw Linsky jump from the bridge at about 11:20 Saturday night. Police drivers located the body just before dawn, and Linsky was pronounced dead at the scene. Suicide note addressed to his daughter Sylvia was later found at his home. Linsky's fiancée, Dolores Lightbody, indicated that the professor had been under a great deal of stress recently and had taken a leave of absence from his teaching to assist the university. Funeral services will be at 10 a.m. Wednesday at the All Saints Church. Tex, you might be interested in this article in the paper, Vanessa. Okay. Then here's the instructions and such. Mean Streets is an interactive movie where you become the main character, Tex Murphy. Tex is a rugged, handsome private investigator with a typical PI mentality that sometimes gets him in trouble. The movie takes place in the year 2033 in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and other cities along the West Coast. Who's talking? In this interactive movie, there are two basic levels of narration. The first level uses the pronoun I, as if Tex Murphy is narrating his own story. Imagine a favorite Magnum-type movie with the hero's voice being played over the drive to the beach scene. The second level uses the pronoun you and is reserved for the room search sequences. This gives more of a feel that you're actually there, and the usual adventure game ghost is talking to you and executing your requests. Your goal is to solve the mystery of what happened to Sylvia's father, Professor Carl Linsky. Sylvia is the person who hired you. Find out why Professor Linsky was murdered and who was behind it. Then there's help and getting around, navigation code. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need those. I've tried playing this in the past, but I could never figure out the navigation. It's kind of, it's what's the word? It's experimental. That's what I'll call it. And it's certainly not anything I really ever, you know. I mean, granted, I haven't played a ton of DOS games in my lifespan myself, but sorry, I was dusting my knees off. But this definitely does have a lot of like really interesting, I guess, features. It is a really experimental game, and I had wished that the earliest games would get some kind of remakes or ports or something, because the franchise it's in a weird place. Using autopilot, which we might just do all the time, because it's kind of simmy. Carl Linsky, nav code. Sylvia Linsky is the person who hired you. She's Carl Linsky's daughter, John Richards. Okay, so those are the names. Okay. Looking at our leads. Go visit these people places. Be sure to use full names. Each question about it. Has the following. Nice destination. Searching. God, wow. Holy shit. You can acquire extra cash and ammunition by flying the bounty areas and fighting. Bounty areas are placed for no log. Whoa. Okay, I'll leave this on the side. We'll get back to the game. Okay. Let's snooze this ad. Oh yeah, and then there's like a whole map of the places you can go. Alright, let's roll. Hopefully pressing H. Forward and reverse, plus minus, turn left, right up and down. All stop, external views. Okay. Phone Vanessa, phone Lee, navigation computer. Inventory, save, load game. Let's save. Yes. home and end. Okay, cool. That's the Golden Gate Bridge, by the way. Forward, reverse, plus, minus. Flashbacks, that guy falling out of the sky in a homemade flying machine. Ugh. Receiving fax. From Vanessa text. Here's that article on Linsky's death. Noted person found dead. Prominent. Yeah, okay. Suicide note addressed to his daughter Sylvia. I think I can turn the volume up a bit. I did set it. Set it to 70. Feral Service. Okay. 10 Wednesday. All Saints Church. Jesus, he lived, I'm pretty sure it was Nazi fall. He was able to call for help upon hitting the ground. Ugh. I want to think about that. This would be so much better. This is very simmy, by the way. This is pre-WASDA. Autopilot. I think that's Treasure Island now. We're heading back. Not something he deserved. It's a press flying machine. I believe it, yeah. It's still like, oh god. It's got pitch and roll and yawn. Ugh. That's. Ugh. That's autopilot. One's auto pitch. E. Okay, there we go. Being something like this flying by 7 days to die is really a thing that flies. It reminds me. I have a flight stick now. Of course you do. Nice. I'm not sure where it's taking us. Sister's friend was clearance to find, gave her some second-hand tech. Sick. So that's a horizon indicator. That's down. That's direction. That's altitude. Pitch, roll. It's USB and probably a budget stick, but it seems functional. I try something. Yeah, go for it. Let's hope the driver's still workable. Turn left, external views. Rear view, left view, right view, down view. Neat. I'm actually not sure where it's taking us. Toggle warp. It's kind of taking us in here. What do I do? Alright, let's mute that. I'm gonna have to refer to, I think, the manual. Hang on. It's got like a whole legend for the instruments too. Forward, reverse, turn left, right, pitch up and down, all stop. So these hover up and down, toggle warp speed, phone Vanessa, phone Lee Chin, navigation computer. That's what we want. So we want to go to destination. Okay, so it's just taking us wherever. Enter nav code. But it feels really cool. That's one word for it. Okay. Playing tips, flying instruments, nav code, how to get cash, how to get ammunition. Cash and ammunition. Wait, you'll find cache, search for rooms. You can pawn items cache. You'll find ammunition as you search the rooms. You can go out here. They're not unlimited. Do not waste large amounts unnecessarily. Yeah, yeah. Save often. Take everything with you. Write down clues. Simple write down nav codes. Oh, where's the nav codes? There's a section that said nav codes, isn't there? Using autopilot. Okay, so if we go to 4.3, that should take us to the university. You can crash too. I think you just instantly lose if you crash. Kind of funny. And I'm sure that's why it was just giving away happens. Oh, it happens like literally, yeah. Yeah, crashing happens. Let me just keep snoozing these. Okay. I'm gonna have to descend. It's really slow, apparently. Wait, hang on, where's the down view? Where? Oh. Press E. Cool. University of San Francisco. The instructor's office. I might just put music on like loop or something. I don't think this game actually really has much music. I'll just put the Tesla Effects soundtrack on shuffle. Instructor's offices at the University of San Francisco are small cubicles attached to the main classroom areas. Walk down the corridor and find the door with Professor Linsky's name on it. Try the door, but it's locked. Pull out my private detective all-purpose door opening kit, quotes, and quickly pop it open. Scan the office, but it looks like no one has been here for quite some time. There are miscellaneous notes on the desk and textbooks in the bookcase on the wall. I examine the notes, but they don't strike me as important to the case. Additional 5 to 10 minutes of searching produces nothing I can use. Nothing else is here to do with this location. Okay, so that rules that out. What was it for saving? D. We'll save 0, and that'll just save us time. So then we're gonna want we want to go to Sylvia Linsky's apartment at 4421. And we'll autopilot that, and then warp. That's the warp making that weird noise. Did I not do it right? Nice, I did. Oh no, we've got a little bit to go. Because that's the autopilot computer on the top left. Right? Got a meter to go. There it is. Okay. Hmm. I mean, we're here. Okay, I think okay. That works. So you don't tilt when you're already on the ground. Looks like. There we go. Bill chimed inside, and after a moment, Sylvia opened the door. She wore a pale blue blouse and white shorts that were short enough to be friendly. She was beautiful as ever, with a soft blonde hair and clear blue eyes, and Nora was starting to fall for her. Careful, I reminded myself. She's a client. Falling for a client is dangerous in my business. Still, if only I knew how she felt for me. Question. Tell me about MTC Corp. Sorry, I can't help you there. Gideon Enterprises. Help you there. Overlord? Passcard. I don't know, it's got like a list of things to ask about. Password. Law and order. Whoops. I've heard the name, but I don't know much about them. I'm not very political. Okay. Insurance. What? Thinking I might have killed my father for the insurance money, aren't you? Not going to deny that I could use $1 million, but I honestly believe that my father was murdered, and if he was, I'm entitled to the money. If you investigate his death and you're convinced it's a suicide, well, okay. Nexus. Okay. Tell me about yourself. Sylvia Linsky. Oops. Sylvia Linsky. My past has been a little wild, Text. I just have this thing about men, but I think a man like you would be enough to settle me down. When this case is over, you and I could... it's a little iffy. Could explore the possibility. Tex Murphy. A handsome guy, Tex. Why don't you come back and see me when our business is completed, alright? Carl Linsky. He's happy at USF. Then he took a leave of absence to his consulting work and his whole personality changed. Sure, he was in some sort of trouble because of this, I don't believe he committed suicide. I've lost both my father and the insurance money because, in case anybody doesn't know, if somebody has a life insurance policy on them, suicide voids it. And I'm going to find out why. If you need to look through his apartment, it's located at 4660. Alright, I don't know anything else. Getting started, visit these. Because I think the idea is in this is that these are my leads. Like, these are like, it's the starting points. Otherwise, you'd be completely dicked, not know what to do at all. Because it's not in game. Here, we'll exit. And then I'm going to save at save 2. Well, I'm just going to save at save 1. Why not? I don't think we've, like, permanently fucked anything. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Yep. There's your hilarious music. Tell me about Dolores Lightbody. Dolores was Carl's fiancée. She lives in it. Dolores and my father had talked about getting married. I always felt she had seduced him with black magic, because there was no other way my father would have fallen for a woman like her. John Richards, the medical examiner. Oh, it's Steve Clements, the police detective. I don't care what he thinks. My father didn't commit suicide. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of here for now. Let's head to John Richard. Oh no, actually, hang on. Yeah, let's go to see the medical examiner for 660. Oh no, that's Linsky's apartment. Let's check him out. Let's check his apartment out. We'll come back from the ad break, by the way. Oh, he's not that far away. Or, he wasn't. Certainly dead now. I'm glad they put an autopilot with warp as an option. I mean, I like how simmy it is. I just don't have like the patience to like figure out the controls super duper well. I'm sure there are those who would be like, holy shit, this is awesome, but we're past those times. Okay. There it is. Descending, descending, descending. We'll save at 2 now. The 3-story Queen Anne-style home of Professor Karl Linsky has been well kept. Step inside and notice the quaint style of furniture and decor. Press enter, look, move, get, open, on, off, taste back. Switch, on, off. Okay. Cabinet, open. Standard oak and metal entry table with fax machine. Bolt it down, fasten down. Taste, yuck. Obviously you're not a gourmet. Bookcase, look. Scan the bookcase and nothing's out of the ordinary. Get a firm grip and push as hard as you can. You could move this if your life depended on it. It's already open. Look at the fax machine. Fax machine's operational. Okay. Get message. Okay. Back. What's the button for inventory? It's for help if you need it. If you find yourself, press H help. C Corp. Oops. Defend yourself. Write down clues. Inventory system. Oh. Oh, okay, I can only do it in the speeder. It's kind of weird. Penny's an antique landscape. We used to buy these at Kmart. You don't have the time or the tools to remove it. Art should turn you on, and vice versa. What the hell? Art is a matter of taste, isn't it? That's funny. I like these interactions. It's already open. Oh, we've got a safe. Hello. On the paintings wall safe. Open. It's locked and you don't have the combination. I'm digging this. It's unwieldy because of its age, but I'm digging it. Chair. Executive Soul Chair. Ooh, a desk key is on it. Yoink. Display case. The display cabinet is protected by a magnetic field. You notice 2 slot screws partially hidden. It surmised that it could shut down the field if you had a slot screwdriver. Trash can. Trash can 666, okay. Socket to carry around and it won't fit in the trunk. Moving the trash can gives us a lease and a note. The lease is for space in the Bridgeview warehouse located in San Francisco 4657. Oh, let's write that down. Tex Murphy notes. 4657. Bridgeview warehouse. 4657? 4675. A little too action packed for me. Can I take it? Yep. The note is a handwritten letter to Dolores Lightbody. It says Dolores. Call our relationship off. It's nothing to do with Sandra Larson. There's other whales in the sea, and I. Is that it? Let's get that too. Desk, brushed aluminum, the drawer. Open it. Digital tape. Get that, and a grade sheet. Grade sheet is for an advanced psychology course. Name of one student is circled. Blaze Wiener. The student the grade received is an E. K. Blaze Wiener. Who was the other woman? Sandra Larson? Names. So let me put these under names. Hey, Rooster, let me put these under locations. We're going old school tonight, buddy. Check it out. It's Tex Murphy and Mean Streets. Digital tape player. Let's get it. Paper securely fast down. Open. On, off. Slip the tape you found on the desk into the tape player. The voice on the tape cries out, "They're in my head. They're in my head.
They're in my head!
Scary. Let's taste it. For major appliance, its flavor is about average.
He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn wall!
I'm pretty sure it's VGA, actually. It's a full 256 colors. Which is really impressive. And it's got it has digitized audio thanks to the real sound system that lets software actually, produce digitized audio without a sound card. You would have to actually have to use alligator clips to hook up actual proper stereo. It's convoluted, but it was really neat. DOSBox just emulates it, so it doesn't get any of that. Okay, so we got everything out of the trash can, it looks like. There's a couch. It's antique 1960s contemporary style. Remove it. Do you want to hurt your back? Doesn't seem to want to open. Coffee table is made of brushed aluminum. It's got a chess set. The chessboard is set up with all the pieces except one. A bishop is missing. Just sounds a bit demented. I had to play the home version of Let's See If This Is Edible. The handwritten note says, "I'm going to get you for failing, Ulinsky." What the hell? That's sus. Plant. Miniature palm tree mutation is in the corner. Alright, let's go over to the bar. Bar appears real stock. There's a cabinet door. shoebox. The shoebox is papers. Professor. I got the possible Nexus passwords to be decoded. Isbo, Vecni, Lazentol, Nodgar. SF again. Hold on, I think these are anagrams. I can pick up that note so I can look at it later, but note from SF. Isbo, Vecni.
Why did the gamer go broke? Too many microtransactions drained his cash.
Nice. Gnop. Work. NapW. EHC. TMAC. BMTGI. ETSAL. AT. SLC. TAE. Silbach. Tewi. So I think these are all anagrams. Let me see. ISB PHO. So we have Bishop. Beckney? Oh, it's a U. Queen. Lazentol W. Nodgar? Bishop, Queen. Town sale? Hang on. I'm gonna have to look through like an anagram solver. Stonewall. Okay. Danger. Pong. King. Pawn. No. Work. Rook. King. Rook. Pawn. Ectimach. I have to go to the solver again. Checkmate. Bing. BMG tie. Gambit. Stalemate. SLCTA. Castle. Castle. Nick. Think. Black. White. Bishop, Queen, Stonewall. Danger. Pawn, King, Rook, Pawn, Checkmate. Gambit, Stalemate, Castle, Think, Black, White. What? Also, thank you, Rooster. I'm writing in a notepad and on Windows, typing in a notepad. King, Rook, Pawn, Checkmate. Oh yeah, I misspelled. So does Knight. Okay, I missed a G. There we go. Black, White. Bishop, Queen, Stonewall, Danger, Pawn, King, Rook, Pawn, Checkmate, Gambit, Stalemate. It's a list of possible passwords, yeah. But for what? I don't know. The Nexus. The Nexus is mentioned in my leads. Okay. Excuse me. Let's get the Wixie. It's mine. Anything else on the table? It says it's missing a bishop. Gotta do some dailies, you'll lurk. All good, buddy. All good. See you in a bit. Alright, I think we found all we'll find for now. Until we get a screwdriver and a combination for the safe. Suddenly the combination will auto-enter when we get it. I took a note from the fax machine without looking, but it said we can look at it in the inventory. So it was... message. Dear Professor, looking forward to our date Saturday. Love, Sandra Larson. Oh. I would certainly give Miss... what's her face? It's got a storage unit. Let's head there. That's Bridgeview Warehouse, 4675. And then when we're done looking there, I think we'll go talk to Miss Linsky again. Oh, there's a Transamerica pyramid. I recognize that. Got the Bay Bridge. There's Oakland and Alameda over there. Hey, Kitty. Richmond, California, by the way. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Richmond, 1 of 60 across. Yeah, Richmond, 1 of 60 collected. Okay, come on, honey, come on. You are meandering now. Just sit on my lap or don't, okay? Oh, sweet baby. Alright, we're here. Uh-oh. This is a combat zone. Jesus, they just keep coming. Oh my god, can you please let a man pass? You can't move and shoot, by the way. Hang on, Kitty, please don't jump on the keyboard, honey. Step from the fog-shrouded street into the warehouse that Linsky rented. It's an old brick building located near the docks. The smell of the ocean has been absorbed into the wooden beams and walls. The atmosphere is heavy and damp. The floor is cement, and every time I take a step, the whole area reverberates. It's dark inside, the only lighting being a panel of frosted glass windows up near the roofline. I can barely make out what appears to be a small area closed off from the rest of the building. Walk over and check it out. This was not the organization fuck with, apparently. Alright, what's over here? Forklift. Forklift is old and appears to be in poor condition. It's a rat trap. Large rat trap. Looks well used. Get the rat trap. Large crate sit on the floor. One crate has an uneven hole near the floor. The hole is small and appears to have been jaggedly cut. You reach inside the hole to open it further, and a large black rat grabs hold of your finger. Shake furiously and it finally lets go. When you pull your hand out, a small chunk of your forefinger is in. Oh my god. Take a deep breath and rethink that idea. Uh, do what? When I try to taste the forklift. Attempt to start the forklift, but nothing happens. Now you're doing it again? I mean, it let me, and then it forced me not to. It's like, no, you're stupid. Stop. Check ledger. Check ledger. Last deposit from MTC Corporation. Last check to Sonny Fletcher, private investigator. Name Sonny Fletcher. Yoink. Metal cabinet door with round knob. Open it. Envision getting a forklift certification. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Pepto-Bismol. Half full. Band-Aid can. Man, they're really using the brand names here. Look, Johnson & Johnson Band-Aids. Wow. You get the can of assorted Band-Aids that contain a Nexus Pass card. Radiation pills, we're gonna need those. Expiration date of 2011. Oh, well, I'm sure we could pawn that off for some cash. Calendar picture farm 2033. Date October 3rd, 2033. Simple. Word written above the date circled Doomsday. Turn on the fan. This fan hasn't worked for quite some time. Now let's open the file drawer. Locked. We don't have the key. Drawer with the handle. Draw a Doomsday ceiling calendar. So that's the cabinet. That's the desk. The safe. It's too high, you need a ladder. It's a newspaper. Article circled on the death of noted scientist Cal Davis. Death caused by accident in his lab. Cal Davis. You need... Oh, God, honey, what is it? Hang on. Give me a sec. She was just being lame. She doesn't know how to install Bluetooth drivers. Where's the Bluetooth device? It is not ready to pair. And I'm just like, you don't have the driver installed, do you? Because we reinstalled her Windows like a couple months ago, and I just never got the driver. I don't want to have to find it for her. Anyways, back to the game. Okay, let's see. Let's get it. Let's open the... Oh, let's look at the fax machine. It's a message. Message reads, Professor, they're on to you. I suggest you disappear fast. The name at the bottom of the fax is Sonny Fletcher. I think that's like a colleague or someone they're in cahoots with. Open the desk. Open the desk? No. Look at the computer. Insert blue pass card. Now I have a red pass card, I think. Oh, no, that worked. Passcard verified. The blue password. Bishop? Password acknowledged. Oh, cool. So I think the clue to which password it is out of that list, I think it's the reason I guessed it is I think it's the missing chess piece from his apartment, and it was missing a bishop. So I was like, oh, maybe bishop is the password. 81033. Project note. C. Linsky. Frustrated with our attempts to find the other scientists work on this project. So far, we've only put together a small list of possible colleagues, and SF is not convinced. Sonny Fletcher is not convinced that all scientists are naive about Overlord. I've discussed that in order to stop the project, I need to obtain all the passcards and their passwords. But what to do once I've obtained them is unclear. Sonny Fletcher believes once the scientist is through with this particular phase of work on Project Overlord, he's eliminated. I'm feeling kind of sick. Gonna go lurk while I done. Also help Squeak. I did help her. Help her later. I hope you feel better. I'm sorry you're feeling sickies. I'm liking this game. I'm just like really tired. This is definitely... We're probably not gonna finish it tonight. But this is definitely one we'll pick up soon. You don't know where it's coming from. Well, whatever it is, I hope it fucks off. Leaves my friend alone. Why are you being so spicy, kitty? Why are you attacking my hand? I can roughhouse too, dummy. Your biting means nothing to me. You could stab me in the back and I wouldn't care, because it tickles. Go on, bite me. Scratch me, I don't care. There's nothing you can do that I don't already do to myself, dummy. Fine, you wiener. It tickles. Alright, Stinky. You're getting the hell out of here. I'll bite you back. You were such a cunt. Why are you being such a cunt? Why are you being a cunt? Come on, Stinky, why are you being a cunt? Oh, come on, Stinky. I'll give you a treat after, okay? I'm almost done. Oh, fucking ad breaks. Alright, I think I gotta let her out. Ooh, you bit deep that time, baby. Damn. She broke skin. Ugh. Come here, honey. What do you need, baby? What do you need? What do you want to go out? Are you hungry? Okay. I'll let you back in after stream, okay? Go on, baby. Go on. Stinky. There we go. Let me double check the small one's not in here so she can get out. She's not. Okay. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oh my god, it's already been an hour and a half? Almost an hour and a half. Okay. It believes once I completed my work on Overlord a week ago, but I'm still uneasy. I'm going to take my concerns to J. St. Gideon. J. St. Gideon. I think that's a name in my leads. Gideon St. James? Is that their name? Gideon Enterprises. Oh, maybe that's the same Gideon. I've had severe headaches throughout the day. Something's wrong inside my head. Doing things that make no sense to me. I must try to... Oh, shit. Okay, I don't think we need to do on the printer just yet. Check it fucking move fast, that's for damn sure. What the hell's this thing? Apparently there's no consequence, okay. I think I'll need to come back with more info later. So now we have some names. Maybe we can talk to... What's your face? Let me save. It's pretty good. I'm also get more water, babe. Sorry about that. Ooh, Scooter, I also wanted to go get a band-aid for where that Uber bit me. Should be like right on the edge of my palm. The rest of the keyboards is gonna be like super stingy. Okay, I'm back. I'm like super thirsty. Oh, okay. So what was Sylvia's address again? It was 4421. Bring back OBS 4421, okay. Huh. I'll have to see if I can get DOSBox working borderless full screen for next time too. I know I have settings for that. That and I want to find a CPU speed for this game. Oh, thank you, Lee. Not really a sponsor. I only get paid if people buy from it, but it's still pretty impressive. Thank you so much. Welcome on in, buddy. I hope you and the fam are doing okay tonight. And staying... Let me get this creepy-ass ambient song off. You guys are staying warm and comfy. We are currently flying over San Francisco. The year 2033. This game is called Tex Murphy Mean Street. It's the first of a series. You're doing okay? You're a little nervous you may have gotten the job? Oh my god, that's fantastic, buddy. Fingers crossed. That's huge. Where at? Where at? If you don't mind me asking. I don't know if you know, superstitious, but it's really exciting. It's been a while. Yeah, I know. Okay. Gas station, one town over. The hours be like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Whoa. Graveyard, but okay. Okay, man. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that, man. Blah. I'm tied tonight. When would you find out for sure? See. Look at Blaze. Do you know Blaze Wiener, Sylvia? No. No, it's Sandra Larson. Manager said they would be in contact with you tomorrow. Okay. My father had taken her out several times. I was glad to see him with someone other than that pig, Dolores. When Dolores found out she was fit to be roasted. What about Sonny Fletcher? I know Sonny Fletcher. Cal Davis? J. St. Gideon. Okay. 5. Bridgeview Warehouse. But yeah, well, come on in, buddy. We'll be going for just a little bit more. We've picked this game on a wheel spin that was redeemed last week. And I'm digging it. Even for like an older game, it's pretty good so far. Alright. I think that's all we can ask about for now. So let's save. Don't have any more. Let's see. So let's check out the medical examiner at 4670. Autopilot over there. I'll close all these background windows I've got. They're bugging the heck out of me. Be there in just a little bit. Okay. Yep, there it is. We're just over it. the landing. It's the Golden Gate Bridge again. Turn a little bit. Come on. Almost there. Come on. It's supposed to be like right here. Where is it? Haha, Quay Tower. Yeah, what the hell? Oh shit, why are we still moving? Guess we're gonna have to autopilot over there, because I don't know where the hell it took us. Okay. There we go. Alright. Oh, there we Walking inside the medical examiner's office is a truly depressing experience. Long, cold, dark corridors and stainless steel utensils everywhere. Gotten so busy down here they've had to install a conveyor belt. Wonder how much longer I've got for the meat wagon route be here. I ride to the distant assembly line. John Richards, the ME, meets me in the examination room. It's pretty strange, but it would take someone who's pretty strange to do a job like this. Alright, what do you know about Carl Linsky? Tell you about Linsky's death? Nothing odd about this one. He jumped off the bridge. Massive shock when he hit. Lungs filled with water. Dead as a rock. Send you a copy of the autopsy report. Alright, what about Sylvia Linsky? Can't help you there. What about yourself, John? Consider myself a good medical man and an excellent butcher. What about Dolores Lightbody? That name ring a bell? Or Steve? Tell me about Steve. Good cop, even if I don't always approve of his methods. Right, do you know Blaze Wiener? What about a Sandra Larson? Cal Davis? Read about him a few weeks ago. Didn't he die of poisoning? Isn't it strange how many accidental deaths and suicides have occurred lately? Tell me about it. Sonny Fletcher. J. Saint Gideon. Oh yeah, hang on. MTC Corp. Gideon Enterprises. Heard the name before. I think Linsky was associated with them. Overlord. Passcard. Password. Whoops. Password. Nexus. Law and Order. One political group I steer clear of. Assurance. Okay. I don't know. Coming facts. John Richards. Oh, thanks, John. An autopsy was performed on the body of Carl Linsky at the office of the medical examiner on the 21st day of September 2033. Male, 5'10", blonde, blood type A, Caucasian. Body's cool to the touch with fixed vigor in the extremities. Let's see. A small burr hole in the skull indicates recent surgery. Structure at base of brain intact. Neck shows massive damage to spinal cord caused by severe impact. Pulmonary system is purple and shows a large amount of blood and frothy liquid in the chest and stomach. Death caused by massive shock and drowning. Time of death estimated between 10 and 11:30 p.m. September 20th. John Richards. Jesus, poor bastard. Drill hole, huh? Base of neck and spine? Implant, maybe. Okay, what do we got? Let's head over to this Dolores Lightbody. 4920. Linsky, while we do that, let's make some notes. Sylvia, Linsky, John Richards, Dolores Lightbody, and Steve Clements. While we're at it, let's do Carl's office, 463, Sylvia's apartment, 4421. Oh, I forgot where Carl's address was. Wasn't it 4423? Medical examiner was 70. Dolores apartment 920. Police station 4680. Oh, excuse me. We'll probably wrap up in the next half hour or so. So here's Dolores' home. Oh, Fisherman's Wharf. I think the Ghirardelli restaurant / factory shut down too. Dolores Lightbody lives in a well-kept Victorian house in the neighborhood filled with the house of attorneys and bankers. I'll go to the front door and ring the bell. She answers the door. Miss Lightbody is not what I expected. She has the face of a saint. Saint Bernard. Ooh, gross. Alright, Carl Linsky. Carl was my fiancé and he had been quite upset lately. He was worried of the project he was working on. He wouldn't talk about it in specifics. Carl lived at 4660, okay. Carl's home, 4660. But he didn't work there. I think he had a lapse from Red City. His work must have been for the government because everything was top secret. Tell me about Sylvia. Sylvia Linsky. Sylvia and I never got along very well. When her father died, she was quite upset. She was even more upset when she talked to Peter Dahl, the insurance agent. Alright, let's add that to the list. Peter Dahl. It seems the insurance company will not pay the $1 million because her father just declared suicide. Tell me about John Richards. Nope. Tell me about yourself. I'm just lucky to be beautiful, but don't try anything with me now because I'm too upset. Come back in a week or so. Oh, gross. You know Steve Clements? Officer Clements asked me some questions about Carl's death. I'm afraid I couldn't help him much. What about Blaze Wiener? Or Sandra Larson? She's no good tramp who tried to steal Carl from me. That fucking pays. Do you know Sonny Fletcher? Cal Davis. J. St. Gideon. John St. Gideon? James St. Gideon. Okay, Peter Dahl. Tell me about this Peter Dahl insurance agent. He works at Carl's insurance agent. Works at NC, okay. He was Carl's insurance agent. Insurance agency 4674. Okay. Get the hell out of here. Also save. Because I think we're doing okay. Alright, so next let's check the police station. Talk to Detective Clements. 680. Auto autopilot there. Change the music. This is the soundtrack for the most recent Tex Murphy game. It's really good, but I remember there being like more chill tracks. Whoops, it's really loud, sorry. Let's pick off of this one, see if we can get a good jazzing radio. Kind of. We'll see how it goes. Oh, this is chill. It's kind of comfy. I was worried this would be kind of complicated. It's not really. Like I said earlier, if anything, I'd probably just have to edit DOSBox. I would like to get this borderless full screen. I don't mind it being stretched. As long as the aspect ratio is maintained, it's really not an issue. This does not use very high resolution assets anyway. Oh. I enter the West Precinct near the Bay Bridge, walking down a narrow corridor. See a number of posters in support of law and order political party. Find the office of Police Detective Steve Clements and walk in. Comes grace with usual belligerency. What do you want, Seamus? Snarls. Well, Carl Linsky. I'm interested in him. Oh, I get it. Starter wasn't happy with our investigation, just knocking the hell out of cops over simple suicide. Well, she's wasting your time and your money. We've got a witness named Bash Daggett. Sounds like a slur. Bash Daggett. We saw him jump off the bridge. He even left a suicide note. He hands me the copy. No, it reads, Sylvia, I'm too tired and too sick of living. Please forgive me, Dad. What for proof does that girl need? I don't know. I'm convinced he wasn't really himself. Sylvia Linsky. She's headstrong and thinks she knows everything, but she's a good-looking dame, that's for sure. I've heard she's a bit frisky, so watch yourself. Alright, do you know... Tell me about John. Dr. Richards. It's so dull, he can't even entertain a doubt. What about Dolores Lightbody? It's nothing light about her body. Never understood what Carl Linsky saw in her. Sure, her building should be condemned. Alright, tell me about yourself, Steve. I'm fine, but you didn't come here to talk about me. You know a Blaze Wiener, Steve? What about Sandra Larson? Or Sonny Fletcher? Fletcher? Yeah, I've heard of him. He used to be on the force. I think he's a PI now. Oh. Cal Davis. J. St. Gideon. I think I'm misspelling that name. I'll have to Google that later. Peter Dahl. Bash Daggett. Right, the nice thing I'd say about Daggett is that he's the ultimate low-life scumbag. Find him past the mission district. Bash Daggett's home. 4657. Silent Hill 2? Okay, sure, I'll take it. That's all we can get out of him. Alright, see you later, bud. Save again. This time, let's go to... We'll get some more names. Let's go back to, Sylvia's place. See if we can ask her anything else. We got an ad break in 2 minutes, by the way, folks. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we're going to be over it just now. Let's disengage autopilot. Let's lower ourselves. Hey? Oh, it's in the wrong button. Okay. Don't see it here. Facing the west, southwest, south, southeast, east, northeast. Alright, I think it's that blinky one. I don't know how we ended up so fucking far from it. Oh, the transponder tells us where it is. So it is in this direction. That was it. Ugh. There we go. Okay, so let's ask about Carl again, just in case anything new. Okay. Dolores, Steve Clements plays winner. Peter Dole. Peter Dole's a pompous ass. No Bash Daggett. Cal Davis. No, I messed that up. Oh, getting pooped. Guess we're gonna have to hell out of here. I think we may actually wrap up here. A little bit early. I know I started late and then started even later because set up, but I'm pretty tired. It's late on a Wednesday. We'll pick this up maybe next Wednesday when I hopefully have a little bit more energy. I was also like just wrapping up a WoW dungeon just before I started, so I was already kind of distracted. But yeah, for an older game, it's a little pretty experimental, especially for the kind of games we play. That's not too bad. I mean, it's got me making notes and everything already, so let's save that to the desktop. Maybe we'll make this like a Sunday or Monday game, something more casual. Maybe not like a whole Wednesday night dedicated to it. I'd like to pick up Life is Strange again starting next Wednesday. So, um, yeah, thank you guys for coming by tonight. Hope you liked that. We'll definitely be seeing more of that Tex Murphy. I love the whole series. It's really good, and I'd love to get through them in order. Um, so maybe we'll alternate that. Hopefully, again next week we'll get back to Life is Strange and start with or continue with Flying Colors. I know like next nothing about that one. So sounds good. We're gonna get rating out now. And in that case, let's rate out to Jace. Jace Online. Um, He's making chat suggested me's in the me maker. Um, it's real funny, real entertaining, good-natured guy, fun chat. If you don't already know him, he is Lucky Akuma's partner. He's been streaming for a while too. He has another channel that he doesn't really stream on anymore. It's mostly his YouTube channel. So let's get out of here because yeah, let me see fast. Excuse me. I want to thank Original Hamster again for spinning the wheel and picking Tex Murphy. I'll have to let him know we played tonight. And let him know when we'll play it again. But yeah, you folks take care of yourselves tonight. I'll see you Friday. This coming Friday with more Kingdom Hearts. Alright? Alright. See you folks soon. And stay warm. Oh yeah. Follow our socials, join the Discord, and if you're a subscriber, you can copy our raid message. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's find a little... Oh, that looks cute. Alright. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves.